Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. Hopefully everyone can see me. Hello again. Welcome back, you guys. Sorry it's been a while until I've been doing some streaming, but I've just kind of taken a break. Just to do a little bit more working on side projects, and then also just doing this does kind of take a while. Just take some time. But without further ado, I'll play some music, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Let me actually see. Oh yeah, and today I'll do like a little bit of ranting, and also maybe I'll show some quick clips and videos. If you guys haven't already, or if you guys already know, The Amazing Digital Circus episode 3 came out, and of course it is what everyone mostly is talking about. Highly, highly, highly encouraged to go watching it and seeing it for yourself. It was quite the episode, and on top of which, Gooseworks did mention that after episode 6, it's going to start getting a lot more intense from here, and I'm just super excited about it. Okay, and then let's see here. Hi, welcome back. Thanks so much for stopping by. There we go. And then while we are streaming here, I do also want to see if I can get Twitch working as well. And if not, it's all good. But basically what I've been working on, I'm trying to do each of these cute little character posters from K-pop Demon Hunter. And then once I finish K-pop, or at least this one, I'll go ahead and get started on The Amazing Digital Circus art as well. And then I'll also start on just finishing up with Gino and Rumi for their poster as well. Just because I want to show out a lot more, but I haven't been able to get into it. Okay, and let me also make sure. Oh no. Let's see. I think they chose the wrong display. There we go. That's better. And then setting for account. Global setting default. Uh-oh. I guess I'll have to see how I can also work on this one. Okay. That's kind of weird. Okay, so on Twitch, they won't be able to see my video tuber, but that's all good. Let me just make sure that everything's wired over here. I guess I'll have to rework on the settings, but that's all right. Oh wow, I can stream to Kick now. That's crazy. Okay. But I might create a Kick account too. This is Zoey. Mystery. And there we go. We are all good for Twitch. And then let me just check. Hi, hello. Thanks so much for joining by. Hello. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that I set up correctly on all my other platforms, like on Twitch as well. But everything should be good. Let me just make sure that everything is upright. And also just let me know if you can see me as well. Hey, thanks so much for the follow, and thanks so much for joining in. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Perfect. Now let me go ahead and continue with this one. Hi, welcome. Thanks so much for joining by. Welcome. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do right now, let me go ahead and open up the shadow wall for here. Perfect. Okay. And now I'm going to make sure I create an overlayer of shadows. There we go. Let me see if I can simplify this a little bit. I love the base color, but I also want to make sure that I don't do too much. Oh, hello, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. Welcome. Let me see if I can. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Oh, hey, Sadie, thanks so much for stopping in. Welcome. Okay, yay. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna do like a light shadow. There we go. I'm gonna stick to the shadow. There we go. And if then you can't see anything, just go ahead and let me know. And then also for those of you who don't know, I'm streaming on both TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. So I'll be going back and forth between chats. Okay. And I think the best option for me to do, I'm gonna make it a little bit darker. Come over here. And I'm gonna make sure that I capture the right pieces of each shadows. There you go. Doesn't need too much shadow. But just enough to cover Zoey. See what this looks like. Perfect. There we go. Yay. Okay. You know what? Maybe I'm not going to do this the traditional way. We're just going to keep doing dazzles of color. Perfect. Oh yeah, and then those of you who don't already know, I mentioned this before, but the Amazing Digital Circus did come out. Episode 6. If you haven't already seen the episode, highly encourage to go see it and go watch it. It was absolutely amazing. And just the voice acting skills and how everything was done was just amazingly well crafted. I was absolutely stunned, and so far so good. And I think most people would agree it was most definitely everyone's favorite episode so far. Gooseworks did mention that after that things were going to start getting serious, and because of that I've just become even more excited even more. Such a great episode. Highly encourage watching it if you haven't already. Okay, perfect. Hello, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. Welcome.
What do you have your accent?
Yes. Hi, hello, welcome. Thanks so much for logging in. Welcome. I think what I'll do now is just add. Let's see what I can add. I think just sticking to the color scheme. Oh, that actually might work. Let me see if I can stick to the color scheme and see what happens. So this will be highlights. I'll do that instead. We're going to go ahead and save that just to be safe. I kind of like this so far, but we'll see. Maybe. Oh, that kind of looks cool. Okay, I wonder if I can. Whoa. But that is kind of cool. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's see what happens when I do this. There we go. Oops. Perfect. Hi, hello, welcome. welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. Welcome. Let's do that. Lightish blue. There we go. Okay, and just do this. Okay, that looks kind of good. Hi, hello, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. Welcome. All right, next we're gonna do baby. Let's see how well he comes out. Hi, hello, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. Welcome. Select baby. For those of you who are coming in late, I'm streaming on both TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. And basically, I'm just adding a nice color layer undertone for the characters. Just because I don't want to overdo and do too much shading. And then the art ends up looking a lot darker than it's supposed to be. But hopefully I can finish this today so that way I can post it later on. Let's see now. And then I'm also going to just go ahead and organize my YouTube a little bit. So that way you guys can see more in detail. And then I'll also leave this title of the software that I'm using. For those of you who don't know, I'm using Krita. It's a free software, and it's actually very much easy to use. I recommend it a little bit sometimes, but other times, just a heads up, it does sometimes glitch. And just when it comes to that, I don't want to make it like a little bit too difficult for people to kind of get used to. But if you're looking for a nice free software that basically just gets the job done, I do some way encourage Krita. The important part is just that you save as much as you go. There we go. So basically for what I did, instead of just shading in the traditional black and white or just another clear undertone, I used different colors, such as these 3 prime colors just that matches the entire picture in order to show that this is what they're doing with the creating the light for everything to kind of show and glow. Oh wow, this looks a little bit weird. Okay, let me also see what you guys see. Okay, that's what I thought. Completely different. Okay. I like how this is looking so far. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just save as much as I can. We're gonna hide this layer for right now. That's the prime color. We're gonna combine that with the quote-unquote shadow color. That looks nice. So when I hide all the lines, this is what it's looking like so far. And then now as we head towards the background, those are the lines. Those are this. Okay, so then we're gonna add another layer right here. And that layer is what's going to be used in order to create the lighting. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in like so. There you go, so everyone can see everything. Let's go ahead and just hide everything. That's not it, that's not it. Yeah, I should just okay, so behind. So this is what I did for the background when I did Mirror, Romance, and Abby. Just put their names all in black and then just color the background along with their faces like this. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just do the same thing up here with our trio. First, I'm gonna start with their actual sketch. We're gonna copy, and then we're gonna paste. We're gonna take it and put it right here. There we go. And so for right now, hi, hello, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. Welcome. And so for right now, what we're gonna do is, this is the duplicate layer. We're gonna take it and expand it over here. And let me see what we can do with their faces. There we go. And this one's gonna stretch them out. Hi, hello, welcome. Thanks so much for joining in. Welcome. We're also going to decrease occupancy for the color that this will be blue, but not until after I try to make it work. Okay, that can work. Let's see if I expand it just a little bit. Perfect. We're gonna lock it. Look for a nice blue color. I see blue, I see white. We have light blue, white. Let's try purple. No. Dark purple. Okay, that actually kind of looks good, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so let me see. We have purple, so let's just go down this. We have the blue. Not the blue, we have the white. Can't really see it. We have this one. Can't really see it. And then we have purple. That helps it stick out. Okay. Hi, hello, welcome. Thanks so much for joining in. Welcome. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the purple for the background. It just looks a lot better. And then, let me see. Unlock it. Unlock and save as much as we can. Okay, that actually looks really good. So now, this is what it's looking like so far. Let's hide these. Right here, like that. Oh, that's cute, actually. So now we come down here. This is what I have for their background. Cute. Okay, Mira and instruments. And then I did fade it a little bit. And it matched up really well. Okay, cool. So then now let's go back up here. The background. This is what they are. The soda can. And the characters. So I am going to fade it just a little bit. Very cool. Let me see if I can work on splashes. Maybe too big. No, that's too much. I want to put bubbles. There we go. Let's try these. Maybe a little bit better. Unfold. Hi, hello, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. Welcome. There's no need for that just because. Okay. But what I am going to do, so I can do this, we're going to lock it. We're going to turn the bubble white for a second. There we go. Hi, hello, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. Welcome. There we go. Okay, not purple. But we will stick with the blue. And we'll work on the bubble effect later. Okay, that'll do for right now. Now let's work on the bubbles. Cool. All right, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Okay, perfect. Okay, I think that should be fine actually. Let's do the same thing we were doing before, actually. It's gonna be, let's say, animate legs. Okay, looks good so far. Mystery X. Going. No. Let's go back to this. Mystery X Baby XI. Okay. And this is the best that we're going to get. Take this, turn it around. That should be fine. Hi, hello, welcome. This is going to be down here, here. Hi, hello, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. Let's do this. We're gonna take everything apart. Baby. Maybe that's this way up here, and then everyone. There we go. Hello, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. Welcome. And then now we're gonna fade it. Okay, cool. So far so good. This looks alright. %54 faded. There we go. What I really need is just the background to look good by itself. And then that's what's going to help complement the characters over here. So if I hide this. Now we're going to add some bubbles to the background. Let's try to bubble some up too. Let's try. No. Let's see. Yeah, bubbles. Something a bit more cutesy. And then if I can just have bubbles everywhere. Perfect. Hi, hello, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. Welcome. Just working on the background to make sure that it looks okay. And then we're going to do one more layer in the background. See how this looks. And then that one. Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Welcome. There you go. I'm just trying to add some more layers to the background. But I think so far this is pretty much it. It looks cute. Alright, so that's the background. And then with everything together, this is what it looks like so far. Okay, I think everything looks all right. Okay, so what is this? The bubbles. Okay. I think so far that's fine. So let's actually add one more layer, see what this looks like here. Perfect. Hi, hello, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. Welcome. And the light blue. A little bigger. And then we're going to fade it out. Okay. Perfect. Let's see how it looks now. I think it's the words. Okay. Okay, we're almost done. Almost done. So if I were to find all of this, we're gonna look back at mirrors. Right, we have mirrors, we have Abby. Oh, but that's why it works for them. Okay, so for this one, I just have them in the background, and that's why it works so well. And then when you add this, it just made more sense. Okay. However, for this one, bubble, other bubbles, baby X Zoey X mystery, and then you have them there. Maybe they're not looking well. This technically looks good, but I think it's just because the last one I had them filling the page completely, but because I didn't want them to not show during this part, that's why it's throwing me off a little bit. I think what I'm gonna do is just make them a little bit more bigger. And then from there, we're gonna see how things go. So let's take this, put it with this. I'll do that, put it with that. We're gonna merge. There we go. Those are the words. They can stay there by themselves. I'm gonna hide the bubbles. Now we're gonna grab our characters. And let's just focus more on having them fit the page. Okay, that kind of looks better. Now let's save as we go. Now we add the splash. They're not showing as much. Okay, this is a little bit tricky, but we're gonna figure this out. Okay, now let's... Okay. Yep, this is a lot more tricky than I thought. All right, let's go back. Perfect. Hello. This is Cher. Cool argument. Thank you so much. Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I am having a little bit of difficulties just trying to figure out what angle to put the background in. But let me see what I can do in terms of transforming them. Okay, that wasn't the original size, I think. What's this? Okay, actually, redo. Let me see. Thank you. Let's go ahead and save. Ooh. You know what? I think it's good enough. That's what they say, is less is more. I'd rather not overthink it. So I'm gonna take you. Bubble. Merge that layer. Okay, so it's like a universal thing, and then we're gonna merge this layer. Okay. Maybe it's on the start. No, it is what it is. Okay, I think we're just gonna leave it at that. We're almost done with this piece, and then after that we can go ahead and just work on other projects. I'm gonna only keep this stream probably till about an hour, just to kind of catch up to where we are. I also want to make sure everything's looking good. Oh yeah, and then of course signatures. I just keep forgetting those. Let's put this up here. Yay, there we go. It's gonna be right there. Let's actually hide because I can't see anything. We're gonna duplicate that. And that. Put that watermark up here. Okay. Like that. That. Background. ZMB. Merge those two just to save on layers. Cool. And now, where's the signature gonna go? Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna take this. And now we're gonna take this. Okay, save. Ooh, so far so good. So highlight there. Oh, oh, that's the color. And it's the base color. That's the soda can, so we're gonna do this. Come over here. Okay. So this next part might be a little bit tricky. I'm gonna have to go ahead and see what I can do for the bubbles. To how to draw. Oh, so I want to draw soda bubbles. Okay. Hi, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. Welcome. Okay, so for the soda bubbles, I think we're gonna make it white instead. And then damn. Since they're inside the bubble, they have to. Okay, so then let's add this. This is going to be bubble color. And we'll see how this works. We keep it white. Now we're gonna add some of the white fade here. Because they're inside a bubble. And then after that, using the different colors we have, let's see. Maybe not that brush. Okay, so then using the different colors, let me see what brushes we have. Hi, hello, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. We're gonna add another layer. Let's use this one. We're gonna add some swatches here and there. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Let's make sure that we're matching the colors of the bubble just a little bit. Awesome. Oopsie. Oh. Yes, I'm gonna make sure I'm drawing the soda bubble correctly. I guess it has to be darker. And then some white here. And of course, some little white bubbles here. Now we're going to blend the edges. Blend the edges. All right, we're going to combine that with the white layer. Yep, let's go ahead and duplicate so now it's darker. And of course, we're going to get some just plain white here. There we go. Now we're going to go up here. We're just trying out this method to see if it works. It is a giant bubble after all. So on Krita, you'll have an option. If you go up on top, you'll see filter, and then under filter, you'll see blur. We're going to use the gas station blur. And we're going to just do... see if this helps. Okay, that didn't help at all. Okay, so let's try to do this one more time, starting from the beginning. Because the whole point is I still want to see the characters, so this just goes back to how to draw a bubble. So I think this is what we're going to do. We're going to white, or we're going to put some white here, put some white here, put some white here, some right there, and then the rest of it we're going to add some shading to the edges. Oh, I can't see anything. Okay, let's hide the background. just hide that. Oh wow, can't even see anything in the background. Never mind. Okay. We're almost done too. Come on. Okay, I'm just gonna add some lightness here. There we go. And okay, so far so good. And now we're going to go ahead and add some of that color. I'm gonna do it right here. There we go. The color is going to contrast. There we go. Cool. Along with some pink in between. And then finally, the blue. Okay, that actually looks kind of good. So I'm gonna hide this, and then we're gonna try another one. Let's do this and see what happens. Let's do this. Okay. Oh, that actually kind of works. And then what we'll do here is, oops, I didn't need to do all that. Okay, that actually looks really good. So now I'm just gonna make sure we erase this. We're gonna come down. We're gonna blend. Okay, there we go. That looks a lot better. So this is option 1 over here. And then this is option 2, which looks a lot better. Option 1. And option 2. So let's do this one. I'm gonna save. Oh yeah, this looks a lot better. And we're actually going to decrease the accuracy a little bit. So 74, 100, and 2. And then just for a little bit of cleanup. I'm actually going to get this. Yay! There we go. Save. Alrighty, and I think we're pretty much done. This took quite a while. It actually took some time, but so far so good. I think this is where I'm gonna just have it. This is pretty much done, and what I'll try to do is later tonight or later today, or tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out where I want to post it, just for you guys to see. But I think we're just gonna go ahead and leave it at this. So far so good. I think this is a great job that we've done so far, and overall it kind of just captures the all-knot piece. What I'm gonna try to see if I want to do is maybe, oh yeah, I still have to merge all this together. Merge. I'm gonna see if I want to add little bubble versions of this. I'm actually gonna go ahead and see what it looks like right now if I did that. Just shortened. Oh, that's cute actually. There you go. Just have little bubbles here and there, floating as well. And just messing with the image just to kind of have it like floating up and down. So I think I'll have 3 of these each, and then from there I will finish. To do and copy and paste. Okay, I think this is cute, just like that. Okay, alright, that's enough. I'll go ahead and end the stream from here. This is so good. You're drawing so. Thank you so much. Thanks so much for stopping by, you guys. This did take me a while, but I think so far so good. I'm just gonna leave it at this one. I don't want to do too much, otherwise it's gonna probably mess it up. But I think this is pretty good for right now. Okay. Remember to always save. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, but For those of you who stopped by or stuck around this long, I just want to say thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. And then if you want to see this stream again or this video, you can go ahead and check out my Twitch or my YouTube. It'll be uploaded there. Alrighty guys, bye! Save, and let's go ahead and end stream. Uh-oh, did I end the stream?